What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Harley J. Way podcast, and welcome to season 6. Wow, it feels so good to say that. Like always, I'm your host, Harley J. We have a great episode for you, but before I get into that, I want to say it's a pleasure to be back here. We have been gone since August. August. It's now January, so August to January is insane, in my opinion, to think about. And I'll talk about why I was gone on the next episode. But today, we have an incredible interview. Now, actually, 2 days ago, I sat down with one of the nicest people I know, Jules. She has almost 4 million subscribers on YouTube, but that's not why she's incredible. She's incredible because of the content she makes. She makes positive content that's honestly fun for anybody to watch. I'm so glad and I'm so lucky I got the chance to interview her. Now, before we do that, I do want to say thank you, Jules. It means a lot that you were able to come on the podcast. And thank you all watching this and listening to this for supporting me throughout the past year of 2024. It's now 2025, and we have some great episodes and interviews in store for y'all this year. Thank you, and let's hit it. Welcome to the Harley J Way, the Harley J Way. I'm your host, Harley J. Let's jump right in. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Like I said earlier, we're here with the incredible Jules. How are you today, Jules?
Thank you. I'm good. How are you?
Good. So, for anyone who doesn't know, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, kind of what you do, what inspired you to do YouTube, kind of just basically who are you?
Okay. Hi, my name is Jules Coley. I'm 15 years old, and I am from. Actually, I'm not exactly from somewhere. Like, I was born in Arizona, but I moved a lot when I was a kid. But yeah, I was born in Arizona. I do YouTube, and on my YouTube channel, I do like positive content, and I also do comedy skits. I love to make comedy skits and a lot of travel vlogs because I travel a lot. So what made me start YouTube? I guess I wanted to like make a positive impact on the world, and I think this is the best way that I can do it. And yeah, I guess that's what made me start YouTube, to help other people.
I love that. And that's honestly awesome. That's quite awesome. I love that. Now, one thing I've heard, or not I've heard, but I've seen a lot of aviation kind of flying content. I know you do a lot of pilot, like you fly planes, which is incredible. But why are you drawn to flying? Like, what draws you to fly?
Okay, so that's a very interesting question. I don't know. Well, my dad is an airline pilot. He flies for American Airlines. So I guess it kind of runs in the family. But I think like I love flying. I don't know. There's something about flying that just makes you feel free. Like, I'm just in the air, and like, one, I don't have internet, so like I don't have Wi-Fi, and I just feel like disconnected from the world, and in some sort of way it's like a good feeling, because like we're always so drawn to our phones, and like when I'm on the plane, like I can't use my phone, like because I don't have anything downloaded or something, right? I think one of the things that I love most about flying is just like you're just in the air. It's like it's so cool, like
That's incredible. That's awesome. Yeah. So now I want to talk more about your channel. What has been your favorite or funniest moment since starting YouTube? Since being on YouTube?
Like funniest moment on camera or outside?
Up to you.
Up to you. Up to me. Okay. I mean, my favorite video that I've ever posted is probably my second most popular video. That's a video. It's like she's a runner, she's a track star. It's yeah, it's basically I was at a soccer game, and there's this crazy fan that went across the field, and I got it on camera. So
okay, that's awesome.
That is, and it got like 18 million views, I think, or something. But like it was such a raw moment, and I really liked that because nothing was staged.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was my favorite moment. But the funniest moment, I don't think I have a funniest moment because like I always have funny moments because I make comedy skits and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. One question that I've always wondered is, how do you come up with the ideas for your videos?
Well, okay, so I actually got that question the other day, and they asked me, do I have like a planner or something? The honest answer is no, I don't have a planner, but I do try to like make a list in my head. It's like at least once a week I have to post a video of, I don't know. Well, in this case, once a week I post a Christian skit, like a skit about Christianity, right? To share the gospel and stuff, right? But I tried to post like funny, relatable, trendy stuff. And like sometimes I will just like scroll on YouTube and just go through the videos and see if I like anything, and then I'll just recreate it. Or sometimes there are trends and I'm like, oh, I could do this trend or something. But also the skits that are with my voice, those are usually like made up, or maybe I saw it on a meme, or one of my siblings was like, this is so funny, and I was like, I can make it into a video, you know? Yeah, that's kind of where I get my videos from.
Yeah. What is the hardest video you've made? Like the most challenging video you've made?
Most challenging. Okay. Like most challenging, like with like production, or like
Just
actually.
whatever you think is the hardest video you've made in any way.
Well, most of my videos, I don't know if you've realized, but they're very short. They're like 8, maybe sometimes a minute.
Yeah.
But I did go to Indiana, and I put 5 hoodies on. That was so hard.
5 hoodies? I'm sorry, 5 hoodies? I have not seen that video.
It was cold. It was cold. But I think that was one of my most like the hardest videos to do, because like the actual hoodie part was going backwards and it was choking me.
And I feel so bad for you. I feel so bad for you, honestly.
It's okay. It's okay. At least I was warm. I was a little bit. I was choking, but it was like,
at least you're warm. At least you're warm.
yeah, exactly. But I think that was one of the hardest videos because I had to put so many hoodies on, and to take them off, it was even harder. So
yeah, that's fun. I like that. Now, okay, so that's your most challenging video.
Probably.
What would be your favorite video?
My favorite bit? Didn't you ask this earlier?
Did I not? Did I? No. Oh, no, I said favorite moment. What's your favorite video? I made that mistake.
My favorite video. Okay.
And you can't say you can't say the runner track star thing. You already said that as your favorite moment. I need your favorite video now. Okay. I messed up. I'm now making you give me a different answer.
It's okay. It's okay. My favorite video. I think it was probably like video that I made. Okay. So there's this one video. It was like I wish I had the number to my younger self. I'd pick up the phone and say you're only 12. You know? Okay, so it was this trend. It was going around, right? And it was about like how hard your childhood was, I guess, kind of thing. I think compared to most people, I did have a pretty easy and like good childhood.
Yeah.
But I did have a lot of trauma growing up, like childhood trauma, because I was in gymnastics and the coaches, I didn't go to the best gyms out there, right? So they did do some stuff, and like it did psychologically harm me. And I also did get an infection in my hip, and I couldn't walk for like 3 months or 4 months. Yeah.
I feel bad for you. Yeah. I really do. Yeah. I mean, that sounds horrible. I do parkour, and I've had a million injuries from that.
Did you parkour?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I during COVID, I make my own short films as well. And I was making a short film during COVID, and I did this one stunt, and I didn't realize it, but I tore like my whole like hip area, like, and the whole thing, and I didn't realize it for like months. And then eventually I'm with my uncle, and he's like, and I'm talking to him, I was like, oh, I have this pain, and it's hurting, and it was one of the worst things ever. And I had to go to the hospital, and it turns out like some of the muscle down there just ripped. So I understand this stuff. It's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my gosh, I feel bad for you.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, okay, wait. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so that was my favorite video because like I showed a lot of clips that are on my Instagram, but they're from like very old clips, and I think it was like something like a very deep video because it was like explaining basically kind of what happened in my childhood, and like I don't know. Plus, it was also something relatable, and like it was like kind of like a self-love video because it was like you're gonna be okay, you know, like in the end you're always gonna be okay.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's really meaningful, kind of inspirational. That content always is incredible, really, to see. And questions. So, if you could work with any YouTuber on the entire planet, dead or alive, just any YouTuber or content creator, who would it be?
Okay, wait. Okay, so I have thought about this question a lot, but like I really like Mark Rober. I love his videos. Yeah, he's so smart. I really like intelligent people because like if you talk with someone that is like not very intelligent, it just like feels like I don't know. I don't like the feeling. I'm sorry. Like
no, I get it.
Like like I like to surround myself with people that are similar to me or like intelligent people that can actually help you grow as a person, you know? Yes, I think Mark Rober would be awesome. And then there is this one YouTuber, her name is Just Cass. That's kind of where I just
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so I actually met her and she's so nice. I literally love her. Like she's such an awesome person. So I would also want to work with her, but I think Mark Rober. He seems like a really cool guy. And also Dude Perfect. Dude Perfect is like
Their videos are just epic, honestly.
yes, I know. It's like out of this world.
It's insane. It's like so crazy. So crazy. Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so another question. What's something that your viewers, like most viewers don't know about you? Like,
Well, it's actually kind of funny because like I share my entire life on YouTube, so like there are not many things that people don't know. But I think one thing most people don't know because I didn't really tell anybody is because like I felt like it didn't really matter is I got surgery on my lip last year. Yeah, it's cause
yeah.
I don't see a scar, but let me see. Actually, there we go. The scar is like right there. Anyway,
I see it, yeah.
yeah. Okay. So I got surgery on my lip. Was it last year? It was. No, it was this year. Oh my gosh, this year has gone like so fast, but so slow.
Yeah, it has. It really has.
Yeah.
Like, we have like less than 5 days till the end of the year. It's insane to think about. Like,
I know. And I feel like the beginning of this year was another whole, like,
100%. Yeah, it feels so crazy.
Yeah.
It feels like it's been so long, yet so fast. It feels like the beginning of this year was like 5 years ago, even though it was this year, but at the same time, yesterday.
It was like yesterday. I know.
It's so strange. So strange. I don't know.
I get it. Yeah. Okay.
I get it.
So, yeah. I think either it was this year or last year, like at the end of last year. But I got surgery on my lip because when I was during the quarantine, I was living in Spain, and
that's awesome. Spain is awesome. I've been to Spain like once or twice, and I love it.
Really, that's awesome. Yeah, my mom is from Spain, and my grandmother. So like we go there, we have a house.
Yeah,
so
that's incredible. Yeah, my cousin lives in France, so we go to France all the time. I actually just got back a few years ago from France, and France is awesome. And I've a few times in the past before COVID, I would go to France, and then we would go to Spain, like which because it's really close, and just spend a few days there.
You could just drive. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, and that whole area is just incredible. Really.
Yeah. I know it's so different to the different West, you know? Like the whole
it's incredible. It's like this weird, unique place. Like it seems so weird, but then it also seems so incredible. Like I live in Los Angeles, and the amount of homelessness we have here in Los Angeles is so bad. And then go to Paris. I only saw like one homeless person there, and it's like in Europe they had everything figured out. I feel like they had every single thing figured out. Insane. So insane.
Yeah. I mean, but like Los Angeles has like really high like homeless people kind of.
Yeah, we have the number 1 and number 2 in the entire country. Or in the entire world, I think.
That's crazy.
I made a documentary about it. Haven't released it yet, but I made a documentary about it. So that was a really challenging thing to talk about and to work with, but yeah. So it's a hard thing.
Yeah, I lived in Colorado, so like they have a lot of homeless people in like
Denver
in the area. And so like my parents didn't like going downtown because of all the
my mom's best friend is from Colorado, so I've been there a few times. Like it's actually in Denver, so yeah. I know that it can be hard there.
Yeah, I also go ahead.
Last time I was in Denver, I was going to a event. There's like this big area in like kind of like outside of or this like big like plaza area outside of downtown Denver. And there's like a bunch of little stores and warehouses and stuff down there. And the party was in one of the warehouses, and the Uber guy's map was off, like wrong. And we kept telling him, "Oh no, you're dropping us off in the wrong location." And he's like, "Well, I don't care. I'm not going to drive over." So he was so rude to us, and he was literally trying to keep us in this one spot in this like a few blocks away in this neighborhood at really late at night. And it was like he refused to drive the car. Eventually, we convinced him because we were kind of being crazy. Or we were being crazy to him. He was the one being crazy. But you get it. You get it. Hey.
That's insane. Yeah. But no, so yeah, I also did some volunteering with homeless people to like we gave out food every Saturday and stuff.
Yeah, that's
we did it in Fort Lauderdale because
my mom my mom's family is from Florida, and my uncle lives in Fort Lauderdale. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah. We go to Florida a lot. It's a great place. I love it.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Florida's awesome. Anyway, okay, back to the story about my lip surgery thingy. Oh yeah, so I was living back in Spain. It was all of my siblings was sleeping in the same room. It was my two brothers and my grandmother and me were sleeping in the same room. We had like 4 beds, right? And I was sleeping on the bottom bunker, and it was like 2 a.m. I rolled off my bed and I literally like face planted. Like actually, like in the cartoons where it's like, yeah, that it was like literally like that. I like broke off my like lip, my top lip, and it was so weird. It was like half of it was split, and I couldn't stop crying. It hurt so badly. Like, it hurt so bad. I know. But, so the next morning, we went to the ER, and they were like, "We can't do anything. It's too late. Too late," you know? They were like, "We can't put stitches or anything." And we're like, "Okay, well, just let it heal on itself." And then I got this, like, bump on the bottom, and, like, I didn't like it. Like, it was just weird, you know?
Yeah, that is crazy. I feel bad for you. Yeah, like I said, I keep saying this, but I feel bad for you. I really do.
You don't have to feel bad. I feel like everything happens for a reason.
It does, yeah. It's funny. Actually, a kind of similar thing happened to me, but it was on right above my eye, and when I was like a baby, and instead of a bed, it was a playground. When I was a really young, like an infant, or like a toddler actually, and I was there with my mom, and I don't know exactly how it happened or anything, but I was like climbing on the playground, and my mom looked away for a second, and while she was looking away, I fell off the play structure onto the wood chips, and my eye like slid open. And obviously I don't remember because I was a baby, but like it was. There's this little scar. If you can see it, you can kind of. Is it the other eye? No, it's a side, I think. And I didn't reveal which eye it is. Wait, let me think.
At least it doesn't hurt.
So I've had a bunch of surgery in my eye. So
Wow, that's crazy. I feel bad for you.
well, I feel bad for you.
Thank you.
I think I might call this. Is it your sibling? Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. I love that. It's like a full. It's like a little like unscripted. I mean, this whole podcast is unscripted pretty much, but like an unscripted moment. This is awesome.
Yeah, pretty. Yeah.
But I think I might name this episode. I feel bad for you. That's the whole trend in this episode so far.
I know, right? Like, we keep saying that. But no, that's fine. Like, no. I mean, it's okay. But yeah, so, then we moved to Florida, and my mom was always like, you should remove the bump or whatever. I was like, I mean, I guess so, you know? So I went to this, like, plastic surgeon or whatever, right? And they burned it off. It hurts so badly. I know. It hurts so badly. Like, the worst pain possible. Like, if they were cutting your arm off. First of all, it was an embarrassing moment because I fell off my bed. You know, that's crazy. You know, like, yeah.
Okay. Well, final question. What's next? Like, what's the next big step you're taking in your YouTube life journey? Whether that's YouTube, whether that's like social media, whether that's life, like whether that's aviation, whether that's college, anything. What's the next big thing in your life?
Okay. The next big thing in my life. Honestly, I don't really know. What my mom always says is go with the flow, but then I say that only dead fish go with the flow.
That's hilarious. I love that. I'm gonna start saying that. I'm stealing that from you. I'm stealing.
Exactly. So like, I don't exactly have like a big next thing, but I do want to be in a movie. That's something I want to do.
Well, the next movie I direct, I'll let you know if we're shooting in Florida. I'll let you know.
Yes. Awesome.
Yeah, I do a lot of short films, so I come out to Florida often because a lot of my mom's family like lives there. Like everyone on my mom's side lives in Florida, almost everyone. So next one there, I'll make a film with you. We'll do that.
Okay. Yeah. Let's ask you to come over. I think it's really cool that you have all your family in like one place kind of thing. It's like my family, most of it, well, some of it is in Colorado, some of it is like in Guam, and then the other side is in Spain, and then some of the other families in Korea. So
yeah, that's awesome.
all.
Yeah. For me, I live in Los Angeles, and I have my aunt used to live here, and she just moved to San Francisco like a few weeks ago. And then I have some family that also lives in San Francisco. I have family that lives in San Diego, so there's a bit of it. Like my dad's family is mostly on this coast, on the West Coast, and then my mom's family is mostly in Florida. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Huh. Okay, well, the next big thing. So in theory, next year I was gonna quit gymnastics and start flight school because I did gymnastics too, right? In theory, it's not quitting, it's retiring because I've been doing it for over 10 years. So it's retiring. I think, okay, wait. So I think one of the main reasons why I was gonna quit next year was because of flight school. Flight school is kind of going to take over my life because I was gonna like start doing all my hours and like
Yeah.
I would still post on YouTube, right? But
Yeah, of course.
I couldn't go to gym and school, right? And I have college too, and I have YouTube, right? So it's like 4 things. So I was like, okay, then I'll just give up gymnastics because I've been doing it since I was like 4. I've been competing since I was 5. I think it was either 5 or 6. But even though it was only like 10 years and it's not actually that much compared to other people, I think because of the training, like the training things that I went through, like all the hard. So like I was in tops, went up to like level 6. Tops is like the elite level. It's kind of like for the girls
Yeah.
I want to go to, right? So I was there until like level 6, but my coach really wanted me to be. She wanted my age to match my level. So if I was 6, she wanted me to be in level 6. If I was 7, she wanted me 7. Yeah,
That's so interesting.
I know. Yeah, it is like quite interesting. So I think I was 8 in level 7 or 9 in level 7, but like I switched gyms. That's why I
Yeah.
changed it level, right? I did elite in Spain because I moved there for like because my dad was looking for a job. I think it was in Florida because he just got hired at American Airlines, and then we moved to Spain. And then when he found a house in Florida, we moved back to Florida, or we moved to Florida. But yeah. So like I feel like the amount of stress that I've put not only on my body, but on my brain too, like psychologically, is like a lot. And like I feel like that's also made me a lot more mature for my age. Especially well, it doesn't look like I'm mature in my videos, so but don't judge.
No. I've seen like old grandmas do stuff like that. So it's not. I don't think it's a matter of maturity. I think it's just a matter of just like I don't know how do I explain this. Like a matter of just trendy content and like kind of personality. Like speaking to you now, I can tell you're very mature right now. Of like just speaking to you. So yeah, of course.
But yeah. So I think that was one of the main reasons. And also, I don't know if you knew this, but gymnastics stunts your growth. So like
Really?
I'm 5'3", 4", but I was always the tallest one in my gym. Like everyone else was like 5 foot or 4'9", even at like 15 years old.
Yeah.
Right? So like I actually want to grow at least 2 more inches. So I want to grow. And then also all the stress I've put on like my bones and stuff. Like I've broken my foot. I've broken it once and I didn't even know. Like I was like, this hurts, you know?
That's just like I just broke my thumb a few weeks ago, and it was really not fun. So yeah,
Oh,
I was.
man.
Yeah,
That's
but I just thought of something. You know how you were saying you want to grow? Grow as in like height. Yes, the height growth. I thought this funny thing. You know how some people say, "You go, girl," and you know what I'm saying? You grow, girl.
That's hilarious. You, oh yeah, I like that. You grow.
You grow, girl. Yeah, you got this. You grow, girl.
Thank you.
Or maybe.
Yes. But yeah, so like honestly, like I feel like if I quit gymnastics next year, I am still like a part of me is still gonna miss it, right? Because I love tumbling, I love flying, right? But like I'm ready to move on to the next chapter of my life, you know? I think that next chapter is honestly like pilot. So this was the other part of the like pilot school. I'm not going to be able to do it next year because I'm not old. Well, technically I am old enough, but if I start right now, I will have to wait like another year and a half or something to actually get my private license. And I'm probably going to forget everything. So I'm just going to do it when I'm 17. I'm going to go to school when I'm 17 until like 18 when I can get the license.
Well, what type of flying do you see yourself doing? Like doing like private flying, commercial, like or just like stunt pilot flying? I don't know.
So I think I want to be an airline pilot. Maybe in another lifetime, I would have been a fighter pilot, like a fighter jet pilot.
I can see you doing that. Honestly, I can honestly see you do that. Yeah, I feel like it's honestly see you. I feel like you would just be like one of those people that does that. Or I feel like I can see you in like an action movie.
Okay, thank you. I think that's a really good vibe. My vibe of you is more like what's that guy that does like the interviews with the famous people? Jimmy something.
Jimmy Kimmel or Fallon? Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon?
I don't know.
We're talking about the talk show host?
The one with the thing in the background and the girls, or like the one that I saw was Olivia Rodrigo. She was sitting on a chair and he has this like desk around him.
Yeah, that could be either Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel. He has like a talk show, you're saying?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, I've met Jimmy Kimmel a few times. I'm friends with his daughter. And so I don't know. I mean, I used to be friends. I'm not friends with her anymore. I haven't seen her in years. I do performing arts, and I did a little really bad show with her a few years back, like 2022, I think it was. Like, it was a winter holiday show. And the funny thing is, on our final show, where Jimmy Kimmel was sitting literally front row, directly in front of me, like my big like lead role moment, like where I was usually like center stage, directly in front of me. And in my second to last, like, so the last song in the whole show was my big, huge number. And right before that, the number before that, I got the worst migraine ever. And someone else, I had no clue who, had to take over for me for that last song, because I was backstage, like, I couldn't move. It was the worst thing, and I so embarrassed. And I wanted to go say hi to Jimmy afterwards, because I'd only talked to him a few times, but I couldn't, because I was literally like crazy, and I was like, and then I never talked with him again. But I used to know him.
Okay. Well, I do get a lot of migraines. So when I was at my old gym, because of the stress, I had migraines every single day. So I was medicated for like a year, I think, a year and a half. Every single day I would take medicine, but that was really bad for my health. So I had all these health issues at the end of last year. But I am better now because I de-stressed. Yeah. But I was gonna say, the next big thing, I want to be in a movie next year.
I will do that. I will help you with that. I'll make a movie with you.
Thank you. And if you need help with anything, just call me or text me something.
Yeah.
But also, I do wanna I wanna go on a mission trip. Yeah, I want to do a mission trip because like I don't.
I'm Jewish, so I've always honestly wanted to do one like that, because it sounds honestly awesome. So I might just do that. I might like join a mission trip just to have that experience. I think it's honestly kind of awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I don't go to church on Sundays because like, so my family is kind of interesting because half my family is Catholic and then the other half is Protestant. So we go to two different churches. So it can get confusing sometimes. And usually we're not here on Sundays. Usually we go somewhere else. Like we go to Key West or something. Like we like on the weekends, right?
Yeah.
And that's probably why I post a lot of videos like on me, like with me on vacation, you know? But yeah. But
here I was thinking that you travel to the Bahamas every few weeks, like, or every weekend, like, because there's so many vacation like beach videos on your channel. It's like insane. Like, does she travel to the Bahamas like every other weekend? Like, what is happening?
It's Key West, or we go to like the downtown Miami, like Miami Beach kind of.
Oh yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah, it looks like the Bahamas kind of thing. Almost is like an hour away kind of thing.
It is.
You know, but so I want to do a mission trip. So I'm telling you my resolution list right now.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
A mission trip, be in a movie. I do want to write a book.
Okay, I can help you with that. I'm a published author. I have one of my books right here, actually.
And you didn't show this. Like, okay, well, you know,
I'll send you I'll send you one of my books. I'll send you a copy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I do it a lot. I have books. I have podcasts. I do short films. I sell clothes online. I do everything. If it's creative, I do it. So
that's awesome. Like, I have you for that.
Thank you. You know what? Just to thank you for thanking me. I'm writing my first fictional novel, because all my books are like nonfiction. But my next book I'm writing right now, it's called Teenage Mafia. The whole idea is what would happen if teenagers had more access to weapons.
Okay.
And it kind of shows like the horrible craziness of that. You know what? I'm gonna name a character after you in that. That is up. Just to thank you for thanking me, because that's awesome.
Yeah, like, I mean, what you're doing right now is awesome. Like, that.
Well, you're doing. I mean, you have almost 4 million subscribers on YouTube, which is insane to think about. Like, my
other stuff too.
But my podcast has 30 on YouTube. My regular channel has like close to 400 on YouTube, and you have 3 million, almost 4 million, which is insane to think about. It's insane to be so like someone who has like 3 million subscribers. That is insane to think about.
But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you have like almost 4 million subscribers, like you did right now, right? And they think that I'm like something out of this world or something like
Yeah.
different about me. But like, I'm literally just a regular girl. You're
just a regular teenage girl.
Yeah, I'm normal. Actually, a lot of people call me weird, so I'm not normal.
All right. Well, everyone calls me weird, so it's okay. I get it, 100%. All right. Last question. I know we need to wrap up. So last question. Best Christmas gift this year.
Christmas gifts this year?
How you got?
I have Christmas all around me. I mean, I did get new winter boots, but I did get. Here, I'll bring.
Yeah.
I did get a book. It's not actually a book. It's
It's the safe. I saw it on your channel. It's a safe.
It's a safe.
Awesome. I love that. Oh my god, Peaceables. I've had Peaceables once and they're so good. They're amazing.
Yeah, my siblings love these, so I had to hide them. And when I got this, I was like, oh my gosh, I had to hide them in here, you know?
Yeah, that's quite awesome. I love that. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. This was awesome.
I know, so fun.
Thank y'all for listening, and this was awesome.
Bye.